for some of the football signings and so forth? Well, you are okay, good. You're going to hear some of the same stuff again, but of course some of y'all are up there signing, so you don't hear, hey, this is a big deal. This is East Carolina. This is Division...
East Tennessee.
I'm sorry, thank you. East Tennessee. I know I made a mistake. Mr. Press here. East Tennessee, and Division I school, and this is a big deal. How did Hank get here, you know? Yes, it was because he was, and I can say football, we'll use its European terminology, you know, it's football and football. That's how he got here. He has talents in that area. He has real talents in that area. And I'm going to tell a little story, and I didn't tell this story last week. There was a guy one time that trained or went around studying the best players in the world. More importantly, he studied the best players' coaches. So, of course, he went to the best golf player and he studied his coach. He went to the best tennis player, Bjorn Borg, I think at the time, studied his coach. He just went everywhere, all over the world. He ended up in China studying the greatest table tennis player, ping pong, as we call it in the South, his coach. And he gets in there with that ping pong player. And he says, you know, gosh, coach, your ping pong player here, your table tennis player is great. What do you work with? How did you get him so good? He says, well, look at him. What does he do well? What does he do great? Well, he smashes. He smashes. What is his weakest point? Well, he does a little chop with his backhand. What do I coach him on? He coaches on his forearm, his smash. That's what Hank, all these years that y'all have known him, has given of his talents. Hank on the field knows what he's good at, and he gives that. And I think Coach Howes will back me up on that, and Coach Cromwell will back me up. He gives what he is good at. He manages his weaknesses, gives what he's good at. Hank has done that in the classroom also, and you know that, and you know that's why I'm standing up here, and that's why, you know, we promote the student athlete. We don't promote just the athlete, the student athlete. That guy or gal, and Hank being that guy in the classroom, giving everything that he has every day. Okay. He gives of his strength. He doesn't shuck off and take the worst or the easy way out in his academic classes. He takes the toughest courses. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, Hank is not great at all those courses. I mean, he can't be. He can't be good at everything. He's going to walk into a Swahili class, and he's not going to be good at it. Or he's going to walk into, Hank, tell me, what are you not going to be good at? English. He's going to walk into, is there any English teachers in here? He's going to walk into an English class, and they're going to ask him to identify a parenthetical phrase. But you know what's going to make Hank, what's going to give him a victory there? Is he's tough. Okay? He manages his weaknesses, and he's tough. And so we're here today to honor Hank, the student athlete, the tough guy on the field, the tough guy in the classroom. And you certainly, Hank, over these 3 or 4 years I've known you, gained my respect. So congratulations.
Thanks, Dr. Carmichael. Thank you, Hank, for letting me come up here on behalf of the football team, the football coaching staff. Congratulations, and how proud we are of Hank. You know, Hank did have football offers to play American football. We don't, I was just talking to Coach Gordon, I don't have a record of this, but unless Ms. Williams or Dr. Carmichael, I don't think any other athlete at Menendez has been offered scholarships to play in 2 sports. Hank was offered, obviously, soccer and football. You know how hard it is to get a scholarship at a university at any level. It is very, very extremely difficult. There's a lot of colleges, but there's even more student athletes playing sports out there, and it is very difficult. Just like Dr. Carmichael said, not only does your athletic ability have to be up to par, but also your academic ability, because that's where nowadays, my age, us coaches, we joke. When I was in high school, anybody could get into college, really. In this day and age, you have to be a very successful student in the classroom. So that is a huge credit to Hank. Every college that I spoke with, that's the first thing they ask. And it was always, Hank is a 3.0 or above, and he's in all honors classes. He's got this test score and this test score. You don't have to worry about. Then they go to the athletic part. But it's always academics, and that's where, obviously, Hank has excelled. Very proud of Hank. He chose, like I said, he had several options, and he chose to continue playing soccer. Hank only started playing football when he was in 9th grade. He'd been playing soccer all his life, and he only started playing football for the last 4 years in 9th grade. And he's the best kicker. He's a Division I kicker, and he's just an amazing athlete. Hank, we're so proud of you. Okay, we're here for you forever. You know that, and good luck. Okay, God bless you. Thank you.
Well, I had no idea I was going to speak, so I'll kind of make this short. I had a short time with Hank as being first-year soccer coach, and he definitely shows his athleticism, and he gives everything on the field, everything, every game, every opportunity, and it's really been an honor to work with him this year. I can't take the credit. What's really developed himself into a soccer player, that came when he was really young. The hours that it takes to develop the skills that he showed us as a Falcon. So really, this marks his accomplishments today, because what he has to do once he signs that document, the responsibilities that come with this is beyond recognition. So I do congratulate him. He soared as a Falcon. Now he's going to fight like a Buccaneer. So, congratulations, Hank.
In addition to thanking the coach and Hank, I want to most of all thank the parents for sending us such a great student here to school at Pedro Menendez High School. So thank you, Mr. and Ms. Klein. And we know Hank is all about team. So, Hank, I hope it's okay if I speak on your behalf. We would like to go ahead and invite the team to go back and partake in cake. And then, of course, we got some photo ops for Hank up here. Thank you, everybody, for coming.